Mm-hmm. Ayo. Settings, please. Sound alerts, browser sources offline, yeah. Okay. So yeah, taking a midnight stroll, literally a midnight stroll, just to test. Oh my goodness, Bebu, hi. Does the stream title still say disregard? I thought I changed it. Hi, how are you doing? Hello. I thought I just changed it to like testing the did I not? I'm still I don't know how these fancy apps that the young people use nowadays work. Videos crisp and clear and audio as well. Ah, that is beautiful to hear. Okay, yeah, that's the one I set it to. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, that's because that's literally what happened. What's happening? I just had a midnight meal, as is customary here in Taiwan, and now I'm taking a digestive walk, basically. Hey, Vessel. Hello. Oh my goodness. Everybody's here. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just... How goes Taiwan? Taiwan is going amazing. It is so relaxing here. The weather is beautiful. The food is awesome. I do not want to go back to Germany. I seriously do not want to go back there. Also, if like the mopeds and such speeding around are really messing with the audio, please let me know. I have no clue how the streaming app works. I'm just testing this right now because why not? So yeah, I'm just walking around some back streets. Just think everything's closed, right? Because it's midnight. But that's another thing here about Taiwan, especially Taipei in the middle of the city. It is so safe. It is so safe. I can just walk around here. Dampen it pretty well. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, so I like that the microphone does that on its own. But yeah, this is basically just a stress test. I want to see the streets are so clean. Yeah, I know. Yes, they are. Because people here do not litter. It was very, very different when I first moved here 25 years ago. Yeah, slightly more, like 27 years ago. When I first moved here, it was very, very different. People would litter everywhere. There would be cigarettes all over the place. There would be mountains of trash bags just lying on street corners and everywhere. And then air was full of smog, and you would have just people speeding all over the place. And then the government said, nah, screw that. We're not having this anymore. Let me just walk this way, because why not? What happened to make a turn? The government basically just said they introduced a whole bunch of policies. Things like if you're caught, like heavy fines on littering or just throwing trash bags out on the street. Like you would have police, if they see piles of trash, they would take pictures of it and such. Campaigns, ad campaigns to like raise consciousness of, yo, this city is dirty as heck. Why are we doing this? Things like you can only throw away trash in official trash bags that you have to buy, so it makes people produce less trash and things like that. And yeah, I mean, it took a while, but like the city has really changed. The country as a whole, really. Like I said, 25 years ago or so, when I first came here, it was really bad. And then over the next 10-15 years, they really cleaned things up. And now there's a lot of green everywhere. Like all of these small bits of green, just using whatever space there is, right, to make the air a little cleaner. You know, have parks everywhere, have the metro system, things like that. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. And it's like there's 5 million people living here. 5 million. And you get this. So one of the big reasons I do not want to return to Germany. I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll just walk, I guess. If need be, I can pull up Google Maps at some point. Golden Retriever. Yes, I know. Yeah, exactly. And then you get a lot of, like, these are all relatively old buildings over here, but then you get a lot of modern skyscrapers as well. I think I know where I am. Oh, I'm on one of the biggest streets in Taipei. Or heading there now. Wait, is this still? There's still a whole bunch of construction going on in the city. Like a huge amount. Oh, and there's a bus in the background. I don't know if the camera caught it, but apparently there's still buses going. That's good. Let me see if I'm correct with where I am. Like, I haven't been here in 5 years, but I have lived here for 12 or 13. So I hope my mental map is still roughly accurate. But yeah, lots of construction. All right, I remember. Yeah, this building is completely new. Well, completely new for me. But when I left, this was still being built. This was not finished at all. It's just, oh, let's just put this huge skyscraper here in the middle of this crossing. Can we cross the street? Let's cross the street quickly. There's a car. Alright. And to be fair, there is a lot of corruption going on with the construction businesses. A lot of city officials granting building contracts to get kickback. So there's a lot of really weird construction happening. It's like, why are you building this thing here? Why are you destroying these old things? Why are you getting rid of this park to build a skyscraper? Because someone got a lot of money along the way. That's why. But overall it's okay. But yeah, this is one of the biggest roads in Taipei. It doesn't look like it because we're at the very end. But Taipei, the way the streets are named in Taipei is you use cardinal directions, right? So there are 2 streets or 2 roads that cut the city into 4 quadrants, and this is the north-south one, right? This one runs from north to south is the Zhongshan Beilu, the Zhongshan Road. So all the roads to the, let me think, west of here, which is this direction, are called something something West Road. And then all the roads which are to the east, so this direction, are called something something East Road. And there's another one way down, many kilometers down this way, that runs from east to west, that cuts the city into north and south. Right? Better than what they're doing in town. Only a third of buildings are inhabited, being used for business. Yeah, same here, to be honest. There is a big housing bubble happening here as well, or it was happening when I left, of like very luxurious apartment buildings being bought out by people, and then they just renovate them for a lot of money and then sell them for double the price again. And all of them are just empty permanently. And they're all just empty, and because they're just completely getting renovated every couple months and then sold again. So there's that happening here as well. So that's part of the big like construction business thing. I think that factors into that as well. So it's just a whole bunch of really rich people dumping their money into real estate, and then just not being the one holding the hot potato when the bubble bursts, essentially. That's what's happening. Hey, Eclipse. It's your vacation. Oh yeah, thank you for popping by and say hello. Vacation's going great. It's going so great I don't want to return. But yeah, have fun with your friend. And thanks again for popping by. Okay, what concerns me a little bit... Oh no, I can see the battery status, okay. Yeah, I'm also doing this to test basically everything, right? To test if my phone can handle this, to test how my internet connection is going, to test the camera and microphone, and also to test hydrate, redeem. I don't know if I can see redeems. I don't think so. No, I cannot see the redeems. Dang it. Okay, yeah, see, this is this thing. So this is why I'm testing this thing. I cannot see the redeems. So I'm using the Stream Elements app. I do have something to drink with me. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'll drink something real quick. But yeah, this road I'm on right now is Tianmu West Road, because I turned west from the Zhongshan North Road that we were on earlier. And this road continues, right? It goes this way all the way west, goes that way east to the big crossing we were just at. No, I'm not in Japan, I'm in Taiwan. It does look kind of similar. I can see the confusion, but no, this is Taiwan. have to leave now. Wish you a wonderful stream, further nice vacation. Thank you very much. Have a good time as well. Can tell they to be fair, Japanese does use a lot of kanji, right? So if you just see kind of, especially on signs and such, right, they use a lot of kanji. So if you just see that, you can be forgiven to confuse those. But yeah, no, this is Taipei City, and I'm here on vacation, and I'm very likely going to just move here, just overall, because life here is so much better. But yeah, we're just talking about real estate and how the street names are organized here in the city. Are you originally? Yes and no. I was born in Germany, but I basically grew up here in Taiwan. I've lived here for 13 years, something like that. Came here as a kid and then left again for university. So yeah, I basically spent all of my formative years here. How are you? Hey, hello. I am doing fine. I am taking a midnight stroll after a midnight meal through Taipei City. Well, not through the entire thing, through this little section of it, which is very far in the north of the city. But you can see here, right, I hope it's kind of legible, Tianmu West Road. Right, we were talking about that. Everything on the western side of the Zhongshan Road that we were on is West Road, and then everything on the other side is East. What time is it? It is midnight. Yeah, midnight. Do I have any trouble with citizenship? Yeah, I would have to get a residence permit, residence card here if I want to live here long term. Like for now, just being here is no problem, because as a German citizen, I can enter the country for 90 days without a visa. As long as I leave every 90 days, and leave means like I hop on a plane, go to Hong Kong, spend 2 hours there, and then hop on a plane, come back here, that counts as leave. Then I can spend another 90 days here. So it is very possible to just do that. It costs a lot of money, but it's very possible. And there's a whole bunch of people who do that because big bus. Because it is easier than finding a proper full job that can get you a resident card. But my hope is that I can indeed find a proper job here, and then actually live here. So, you know what? Let's go down this way. Why not? But yeah, life here is super convenient. We have these convenience stores. It's probably too bright right now. That's a Family Mart over there. But we have convenience stores on basically every single street corner. and those are open 24 hours a day. And you can get anything in there. You can get drinks, snacks, and food. It's not good food, but you can get food in there, right? And they even heat it up for you if you want. Alright, this place is still open. This is a ramen place. It's apparently very famous among tourists. And it's still open. Gotta go there one day. But other things as well. You can buy like mobile phone charger cables, you can buy Q-tips, you can buy shampoo, milk, toilet paper, just like necessities, basic necessities. You can get all of those in the store, and you can pay your bills in there, right? Your mobile phone bills or parking tickets or whatever, right? You can do all of that. You can even use those to send or receive packages. And it's like a one-stop shop for everything, basically. And it's super, super convenient. Were there Nope. I think... Oh, he was probably hoping that I would need a cab. Yeah, the cab drivers here are a bit... aggressively... How do I say? They really want you to ride them. Because that's how they make money. So that dude was probably thinking like, oh, someone walking around in the middle of the night. Does he want a cab ride or not? But yeah, see, here's another one. So you can still see the Family Mart in the distance, right on that street corner. And then on this street corner, boom, another one, a 7-Eleven. So super, super convenient. And no, there are no convenience stores in Germany. If you hit, depending on where you live, if you hit 8 p.m. or 10 p.m., the entire city is dead. Everything. Just, that's it. Go home, sleep, like a good Prussian. So, all over the place in Ireland, and oh, dang. Yeah, that's why I don't want to live in Germany anymore. Well, not just because of the convenience stores. There's a whole bunch of reasons. But, like, coming here and spending... Yeah, I've been here a month now. Look, more parks. Haha. Spending a month here now has really made me see just how crap life in Germany is. Like, especially since I technically have the choice. Do I want to live in Germany or do I want to live here? Right? Okay. I think I just pissed off that dude. I do have that choice. So then why not live here? Alright, so this is a stream. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. I mean, I have family here. My mom's here, my aunts are here, I have cousins here and such. So, like, if I move here, I won't be homeless, or so I won't have to like survive on the street if I decide to give up my apartment in Germany, which is a big safety net. All right. So I know that until I find a proper job, or until I like get regular income, at least my family is at least gonna house me and clothe me for a bit, so that I can stand on solid ground coming here. World situation, yeah, but it's not actually like, if you are actually here, the people here, like they understand that what is happening is a lot of blustering right now, and this blustering has been going on for a long time. And it's it doesn't feel tense. There is no big military tension or so happening right now. And to be fair, like, China is constantly trying to push or like push the line. Is that how you say it? Right? They constantly have jets flying, or they constantly have, like, they're loading rockets, or they constantly have something going on, right? All the time. It's been going on like this for decades. Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, like, what Xi Jinping is doing right now is he is using Putin. That's such a weird thing to say, but he is using Putin as a test case, right? So, hold on, there's a jogger. Right, he is looking at Putin's invasion of Ukraine and gauging how is the rest of the world reacting, right? And depending on how hard the rest of the world supports Ukraine, that's his level of, okay, how hard would they support Taiwan if I start an invasion? Right? He's like, that's his test case, so to speak. And given how Ukraine is getting a lot of military aid right now, that is kind of like, and how everyone is crapping on Russia and sanctioning them and such, it's like, okay, maybe he can't just quickly and quietly invade Taiwan and no one would care. Yeah, but I don't mind talking about it, right? It is a thing, you know. It is part of living in this world. But no, I have to say I feel much safer here than I do in Germany. Also personally, just looking at the political landscape in Germany and what is happening there, I am starting to feel unsafe. Not like, holy crap, I'm in danger all the time, but I do feel it's very, very restrictive, very it's like everyone is watching me and judging me all the time, right? Seeing if I fit in. Oh no. Is anyone with mod powers on? I know Bebo was on earlier. I don't know if he's still on. I'm actually unable to do anything with the chat. That's my biggest problem. I cannot do anything in chat. Like, the chat is just an overlay. Yeah, I cannot type in chat, I cannot select anything in chat, so I can't do anything about that. But yeah, good thing it's not a big raid or anything. It's just a viewer bot, or like a view seller bot. Whatever, you know, I can block that dude later. But yeah, that's another thing for the mental checklist. If I want to do these walking streams, I may have to mod a couple more people, just to make sure that at least someone is around in case shit hits the fan. That's the biggest issue. as the biggest issue here with streaming on mobile is that I cannot interact with like I cannot reach into the chat in any way, or I cannot reach into viewer lists or followers or whatever. I cannot even see activities or redeems. I cannot even see those. So yeah, I'll have to prepare that first. Share you some terms we blocked. Catch a lot of those. Oh, that's actually a good idea. True. Sure. I don't like if you put them on here. I don't know if I'll remember them. Is there some way? Do you have me on Twitter or so? Is it possible for you to send those terms over there? Stream Elements app lets you. I've tried. I don't know how. I am on the Stream Element app. Stream settings. Try to find you on Discord. Okay. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I am on Discord, so yeah, that can work. But yeah, I am on the Stream Elements app, and I cannot click into any of this. Alert box, stream settings, no. I may have to read up a guide or so. But like, I cannot activate shield mode or anything like that, or restrict chat in case a hate raid comes or something like that, right? So that's the biggest worry I have right now. Yeah, which is why I'm doing test streams. Alright, so I guess thank you to that follower bot dude reminding me that that's something I need to take care of. So glad I was there to catch your stream. Yeah, but no worries, the tests were literally like a couple minutes. Like, I was just lying in bed just filming my pillow and just seeing, oh, how does this work? Oh, is my phone even capable of running the app, etc. Like that's all it was. Like, the longest was probably like 5 minutes of me just filming my pillow, not saying anything, just playing around with the settings. So you didn't miss much. This was very spontaneous. I didn't plan this. The only reason I did that was because I'm outside, it's midnight. There's not gonna be a whole bunch of people looking at me if I walk around talking to my phone, pointing my phone at them. And I just had a meal, a midnight meal. Not a snack, a proper big meal. And it's like I should walk around a little bit. And I shouldn't just go straight home and lie down. That's just not a good thing. So yeah, it's just very, very spontaneous. But you can still see the stream down here. And you can actually see the banks of the stream are very tall. I don't know how well it gets captured on stream, but like you can see the stairs over there. Let me see if I can cross. Let's hope I don't fall. Up. Up. Okay. There. There's long stairs that lead down to this stream. Sent you stuff on Discord? Thank you. I will have a look at it later. Right. And this is in case of flooding. That's literally what it is. So because we get typhoons here regularly, right? We have typhoon season twice a year. Which brings a lot of rain with it. And that causes a lot of rivers to swell massively. And that's why whenever you have rivers or streams like this in the city, they have huge banks. Like this bank is probably 8 meters? 8 to 10 meters, something like that. Maybe not quite that big. Well, over here it's a bit bigger, but yeah. 8 meters is probably the highest. Let's see, do I continue one more? Sure, I can continue one more. Let's go. So yeah, this is really to prevent flooding, and for the really big rivers, like there are 2 big rivers running through Taipei, right? 2 big ones that merge and then eventually reach the ocean, the north of the city. So one of them is the Jilong River, or Keelung River, it's the old name, and one of them is the Danshui River, a really, really big one. And they basically built gigantic, quote-unquote, floodplain parks along those rivers. So you can see here the bank, right? You get this flat bit along the stream, and then you get the big banks that come up here, right? Now imagine this, but like 50 times bigger. So you have a huge river, and then you have a really, really wide bank where you have cycling paths, where you have basketball courts, where you have playgrounds, just parks and trees and all, where you can just walk or cycle along the entire river. And then a huge, huge bank that goes all the way up. Hi Smith, hello. How are you doing? I'm just taking a midnight stroll through the city. But yeah, huge banks that lead up, and some of them even have flood walls on top, with proper huge steel floodgates and all, just to protect the city from all the typhoon rain and flooding. But it doesn't flood regularly, right? I mean, the infrastructure here is well built because, you know, we get typhoon season twice a year, so you can you know exactly what to expect, so you can build your infrastructure to match. So those parks are just constantly there and really, really nice. And I do hope to stream along one of those one day. There's so many places in the city to go. Looks like a nice walk. Gotta go, but have fun with that. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for dropping by, Sloater. Have a good rest of your day. Looks like a nice walk. Yeah, it is nice and refreshing. Just walking along the stream right now. I'm mainly just testing the streaming app more than anything right now, and seeing if it works if my phone can handle it, if my phone is going to overheat, how the battery life is, etc., etc. So more technical tests than anything. Let's see. How far am I? Where am I? Oh, heck, I know where I am. Yeah, this is getting very, very far. I think I'm gonna turn back. So, yeah, this stream just continues on for a while until it hits a really big road, which I don't want to go to because it's a really big road. Not while I've been here along the stream this whole time. So, yeah. But yeah, everything's dark. That's because it's almost... Oh no, it's midnight. But yeah. And you can't... stream is only sights and sounds, not smells. But this stream here is actually called the Sulphur Stream because it comes straight from the mountains. And Taiwan being a volcanic island, like there are no active volcanoes on here, really. But there is a lot of volcanic activity going on underneath. It sits right on the Pacific Rim. So like we have a lot of sulfur close to the surface, we have a lot of hot springs and so on. So this stream coming from the mountains has a lot of sulfur in it, a lot of diluted dissolved sulfur. So every now and then you can smell it. You can actually smell, like not a lot because it's been going for a while, right? But every now and then you're reminded of, oh yeah, right, this is the sulfur stream. So that's also fun. But that means that the hot springs here are really, really good. You know, it's all naturally heated water from geothermal activity. And a lot of it has, like, they have a lot of minerals in them. They have sulfur in them. They have a lot of good stuff in them. So very, very healthy. I don't think I can film in those unless I get like a solo cabin or something. Because I don't think people appreciate being filmed while naked and broadcast publicly on a stream. Bareback? Yeah, sure. But yeah, that is a thing here, hot springs. So there is a hot spring culture here as well. Yeah. And as we were talking about convenience stores, I don't know if it's visible. Now all the lights kind of blend together, I think. But back there, yeah, all the lights are blending together. But back there is yet another convenience store, as we were talking about. Yeah. You should watch for traffic while crossing the street. All right. But yeah, you get a lot of these parks. That's ooh, public toilet. Cool. So yeah, let's go down to this park. There they are. Right, and you get a lot of these things as well. Right, just welcome back. Right, just park areas like this. Just like, why not? Put a lot of green into the city, and that's something I really, really like. That's something the local government did, pushed very, very, very hard. Like I said, 25 years ago or so, when I first came here, this place was dirty and stinky and smoggy and but now it's nice. All right, I'll stop for a bit, take a drink. Hey, welcome back. All right. So yeah, we have a lot of parks here with quite a few strict rules on what you're allowed to do or not allowed to do. No damaging or picking the plants, no littering, no smoking, camping, official vehicles only, right? So like, I guess repairs or garbage and stuff. No vendors. I love this one. If nature calls, please scoop it up. I love that phrasing. It's so good. Yeah, and saying like, please don't be noisy during the night, because there are people living here. Small gazebo. Now we get a lot of these. But yeah, back there, I don't know if you can see it. That bright place, that's another Family Mart, another convenience store. So you're never far from a convenience store here in Taipei. If you have a bit of cash, or not even cash, you can pay with card and such. Right? If you have a bit of money and you're thirsty or hungry or need whatever, like the next convenience store is at most 5 minutes away. That's amazing. Ayo, Bert. Hello, Burp. Oh, let's see. And another great thing about a lot of the parks here is they just install equipment, like simple workout equipment, right? So yeah, I know. English is not one of the official languages here, but a lot of signs and notices and such have English on them, because there are a lot of tourists here, a lot of foreigners living in the country. So that's just nice, it's considerate. They don't have to do it because it's not one of the official languages. But they just do. Same with like the MRT, like the metro and buses and such. All the announcements of like which station is next, etc., they all include English. But yeah, you get very basic workout equipment in a lot of these parks. Right back there as well, there's some more equipment, and essentially, again, you don't necessarily have to pay for gym memberships or so if you're okay with just coming to a park and using what's here. Sorry, Burp. Don't want to disturb you. Okay, I'm gone. It's free to use and it's just there. And whenever they have space for like a park or something, they will usually put something simple there as well. And that's really nice. I don't even know what time it is now in other parts of the world. It's like morning in the US, I think. Morning or noon-ish on the East Coast. Dang, this is a interesting time for a stream, I guess. But yeah, and this is a playground. You have, oh heck, you have a trampoline. Oh, nice. And then you have what I can only assume is some sort of boot camp soldier training. I have no clue what this is supposed to be, but okay. And I don't know who designed these things, but they're here. The swings, nice. Right. And again, it is correct. All right, good. Yeah, this is not the time when I usually plan on streaming. Like I said, this was very impromptu. It does, however, depend on what I want to do here. Like, I do plan on doing regular walking streams like this. How long have I been going? 50 minutes? And I'm at 39% battery. Okay, so I do need to buy a power bank or two to keep going. So right now it looks like with my current battery capacity I can safely stream for about an hour before it becomes critical. Okay. What stress testing is for. Hooray. And yeah, so I may need a power bank or two. If the audio is crisp, then I may not even need a mic. Well, couldn't hurt if I go to places with more people, right? It couldn't hurt to get like a lavalier mic of some sort, just so that my voice can be clear, so that it can be closer to my voice and maybe dampen out everything else even more. That would be good. But it looks like the camera is okay for now, so that's very good news. But yeah, it does depend on what I want to do. Like, if I want to visit someplace during the day, then I have to do that during the day. If I want to visit like a night market, for instance, night markets typically start up at 8 or 9 p.m. And go to, depending on the size of the night market, maybe midnight, maybe 2 a.m. or so, right? So that does depend on my destination here in the city. And again, I will have to find out how to do chat and mod and all of that thing. Yeah, but so far I'm very happy that this is working out, and that the connection appears to be stable. I mean, I was warned. I did ask my cousin, who was a bit more savvy in tech than I am, about this, and he said, yeah, well, if you go to somewhere where there's a lot of people, the bit rate is gonna die. And yes, definitely. So that's something I need to watch out for. I mean, if I walk around alone in this city along a stream at midnight, yeah, I'm gonna get my 4,500 kilobits. But if I go to a night market, which is completely full, I may not even be able to hold out my phone like this on in a night market, right? It's gonna be jostled all over and like have to reach into people and things like that. So I still have to think about what to do there. Sounds like it'll be a fun time. Yeah, and I do hope to make it a regular thing. I mean, the city is big enough that there's just a ton of things to see and to go to. So yeah, that's very exciting. Plus, it also means that I don't sit in front of the computer the whole day. That I actually come out and walk around regularly. There's so many burp. Look, more burp. Hey ho, burp. How you doing? I don't even know what kind of bird this is, but they're all over the place here. All right. I need to see where. I also need to see that I'll get home at some point. So I need to watch out where I'm walking to know where I am and such. But I think for now, I think this was a good stress test actually. Let me check again. 38% battery. That's not bad. I mean, I started out at pretty full. I started out at like 90 something percent. So that's ideal situation or ideal conditions. Burp, exactly, burp. Wait, is there like a huge delay or something? Because that burp was like 2 minutes ago. So if there's a big delay and it's caused by my phone, then that's also something I need to take into account. But yeah. I am not going to stream myself walking home because that is not a smart thing to do. Instead, I'm just gonna come to this stream, go to the bridge over there, I guess, and then call it for this this very impromptu. Save it for the trip back. Save what for the trip back? The battery might be delayed on my end. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll just come to this bridge and then call this. That's gonna be, yeah, basically an hour of stress testing my mobile streaming experience. Oh yeah, you can clearly smell. Yeah, because of all of the water being like roiled up here, you can smell the sulfur. That is definitely a thing that is happening. All right. Hello? Oh yeah, hi. Oof. Oh yeah, there's a map here. Very, very convenient. But yeah, look, this is, oh, this line over here is the sulfur stream. that we're on right now. Does it show where exactly? No, it doesn't show where exactly. But yeah, it comes here from the mountains up north and then flows down here. And then it goes into Waishuang, the Waishuang River here, which flows west. And then, like I said, there's two big rivers that flow through Taipei, the Keelung River here and the Danshui River here. And you can see it is absolutely massive. It is huge, right? And then they join up, and then the Danshui eventually flows north off the map into the ocean. So it's very convenient of them to have a map here. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Whew. So yeah, this was nice. This actually caused me to walk for an hour. I haven't done this in a while. But this was nice. Okay. Yeah, I would call the stress test very successful. My phone was able to handle it. Camera and microphone are apparently very crisp. Couple other things I have taken note of that I still need to do, but other than that, this is working. Nice. All right. Ooh. Can we see it? Ah, the moon. Yeah, I don't know when my next stream is gonna be. I do hope to be making these walking streams a regular thing. Hopefully this month still. But it's all like my priority right now is finding a job here. So that takes precedence over anything else right now. Finding a job and then moving, like getting everything organized for my move to Taipei. Yeah, thank you. But I am hoping to get this up. Yeah, hopefully this month at some point. I'm still gonna be here until end of May before I return to Germany, and then hopefully like dissolve my apartment and then move back here again in due time. So there's still some time to do a stream like this, like maybe 2 or 3 streams like this. I'll have to see. But yeah. I would call this a successful, very impromptu stress test. Thank you all for being here. This was very nice. It was nice streaming again. Even though this format is something completely new. And yeah, I will leave you with the sound of the sulfur stream and the sulfur smell that you cannot smell. Yeah, same man. It was great seeing you all again. And especially you, Vessel. Take care. Yeah, you too, man. And yeah, I will hopefully see you soon. I will be on Space Dock stream on Friday. Sunday, yes. But other than that, yeah, I'll see. Yeah, take care, everyone.